Right now, we do the GBG, the good, the bad, and the gossip. Kyle.
We do. We'll start with Kim Kardashian, who's really upset. I told you last week she was at her event to promote her new perfume. Someone comes out of the audience and literally flower bombs her, throws a whole bag of flour on her. Now, she didn't get hurt, but now she has, after long thought, deep thought about it, she's decided she's a little upset.
We don't, use real fur or real fur in our clothing stores, real fur in our clothing lines. And what I choose to do in my personal life, I think, is a personal choice, so we definitely are stepping up our, security to make sure that doesn't happen. But at the end of the day, whatever your beliefs are, I don't believe that you should try. And if you're trying to promote nonviolence towards animals, why are you trying to be violent towards humans? Regardless, I don't think someone should act like that.
It was a woman who threw the flower at her, and they're thinking it's because she's upset Kim wears real fur in her real life. Now, Kim said that she is going to press charges. She didn't want to do it that night because she didn't want to take herself away from the event, which was for charity. She's expected to contact law enforcement in the next couple of days and definitely wants to move forward with pressing charges. Now, PETA is calling Kim absolutely selfish. They call her, and I quote, a fur hag. They had nothing to do with the incident, but they are speaking out about it, saying that if she presses charges, at least people will be constantly reminded of her selfish, callous disregard for the cruel deaths that she causes by wearing fur. Take that, Kim Kardashian.
First of all, Kim Kardashian is a semi-genius because what she's doing by pressing charges is getting her more press, and she's always keeping her name out there, which makes her more famous. She makes more money.
It's very true.
The PETA people need to calm down. First, how many animals died in making that bag of flour? Lots, probably.
Probably zero.
Lots.
Probably zero.
They
make flour.
Trees probably died.
They don't make them out of animals, so far as I know.
There's no flour sheep.
So far as I know. Anything can happen.
You need to spend some time on a farm.
Kim Kardashian's brother, Rob, also got in a little bit of trouble, was handcuffed after a joke. Here's what was happening. He was joking around with a paparazzo.
He threw flour on his sister?
No, silly, no.
Come on.
He saw a photographer taking pictures of him, decided to be funny and run after the guy as if he was going to attack him. Stopped, but the guy had already ran off, freaked out. He ran into a record store. Rob walks in, says, dude, I'm sorry, I was just joking. But at that point, the cops saw the whole thing go down, handcuffed Rob Kardashian, and all is well. No charges were filed against him.
That Rob Kardashian's a genius, too.
He was released.
No, Rob, you shouldn't be making fun of those guys yet. You should be glad they're following you around right now.
Exactly, his disease.
Stupid man.
Gwyneth Paltrow has a cookbook out. There were some reports that she used ghostwriters, and she didn't write the book. So she's very upset about this. So she decided to Skype into the Rachel Ray show to put all those rumors to rest.
I'm just confused. To me, a ghostwriter, the inference that someone ghost wrote my cookbook meant that they had a hand in the creative part of it. And that just wasn't the case. And, normally I don't respond to gossip or anything, but, this is my professional life and I'm writing more cookbooks. And I feel like it's important for the people that they know that this is my book and I wrote my book and it's all mine.
There you go. So if you get a Gwyneth Paltrow cookbook,
in the cooking world, that must be a big deal. She Skyped into Rachel Ray to get the word out. She is not messing around.
What does inference mean? I want to try to use that. The way she says, I've heard of difference, but not inference. Do you know what it means?
To make an inference would be to suggest.
Exactly.
I'm going to start using that.
You guys, the Hunger Games had the third biggest opening weekend ever.
Happy Hunger Games!
You're stronger than they are.
There's 24 of us, Gail. Only one comes out. Take care of them, Gail. Whatever you do, don't let them starve.
Hit the 17th girl on fire!
Who's the guy Sorry, go ahead.
I misspoke earlier. Only Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 and The Dark Knight went in with bigger weekends than this movie. It was absolutely huge. The huge breakout star for the movie, Liam Hemsworth, is dating Miley Cyrus, who was seen several times lately. She even tweeted a picture of her left hand wearing a big old diamond on it. Is it an engagement ring? Her people are saying, no, it's not. Don't freak out. although it is suspiciously a big, huge diamond on her left ring finger. They say she's not engaged to
Why
Liam
would that be an
Hemsworth.
engagement ring? Just because that's what it looks like. Exactly.
Are you
Right.
inferencing that she's engaged? Is that an inference?
No, I just said she wasn't engaged.
BTW, but are people inferencing that she's engaged? BTW, the Hunger Games, from what I gather, is the largest opening of all time for a non-sequel. So that means if you take out Dark Knight and you take out Deathly Hallows, it is the #1 movie that's never. It's not a prequel or a sequel. Or
It's
anything.
gonna be, but this one is just the beginning.
Right. It's pretty huge.
That's
So pretty
massivity.
big stuff on
I'm
our website.
inferencing that it is the biggest movie of all time.
I am inferencing. You should go to our website, johnjayandrich.com, type in the keyword GBG. You can see Kim Kardashian. She got flower bombed if you haven't checked that picture yet. Also, Brian Austin Green got in a fight with the paparazzi as well as Rob Kardashian. You can see both those pap fights on our website, johnjayandrich.com, keyword GBG.